everyone, and welcome back to the 30 Days Summit. My name is Bailey Richard, and this is my part 2 interview with Rhonda Swan, who is going to be walking us through the 2 different funnels that she described to us during the part 1 interview, her lead magnet and tripwire funnel, as well as her webinar funnel. So Rhonda, welcome back, and feel free to take it away.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you the exact lead magnet, tripwire funnel, and the webinar funnel that I utilize for my 2 Comma Club funnel. Now, this is exactly the funnel that I was talking about inside of the chapter. So we use the 30-day plan, 1 week's planning, live video, structure, ebook giveaway, and then the 3rd week is the webinar. So this is my lead magnet tripwire. So I'm using an ebook with a video training. And you could use anything that you want for a lead magnet, but I'm using an ebook for video training. Now, from this ebook, we do really well here. So we get a 62 to about 70% conversions at a $2.08 per lead. Now, the reason why we get $2.08 per lead is because of all that invisible difference that we're doing with the live videos. These people are seeing the live videos, and then they're getting offered the ebook funnel, but we're then retargeting them again, the ones that have already seen it. So we get really warm leads because of the amount of content these leads are seeing. So they go from here, it's a 17-minute value video. Now this is my tripwire, it's like a thank you page, but I take it a step further. I give a 17-minute value video. This is a topic that's going to add to the webinar that I'm offering, but it's going to teach them something now so they can actually get a result. And from this 17 minutes, they literally get so much content that the conversion rate is quite strong as well. 21% conversion to those that are going from the value video to buying the $47 tripwire. Now, we've tried several different things. We've tried different video trainings. We did ebook only. We found that using and adding that video really helps increase the conversions for this tripwire, because everyone's kind of used to seeing ebooks or reports or downloads. So if you get them a download and then you give them an actual consumable bit of content that they can get a result from right away, it really increases your conversions. We've seen, because we were getting like 7%, 3% with just the book, and then I added this video in, and I literally teach it. It increased the conversions like 3 times. Now, this is also really important. I want you to see the tripwire that we have. Now, I've tested $7, 37, 27, 47 seems to be the sweet spot. Now, we've had a 97. Now, although it covered a lot on the front end, it didn't convert very high. So we've done really well and have a really nice sweet spot at the 47% or $47 tripwire. It's high perceived value. It doesn't cost me anything because it's in a membership site, and it's really quality products. Now, we've also looked at a few things by adding in video onto the order form. This increased our conversions massively. It's almost doubled our conversions when we added in a video that was in follow-up to this one. It basically says, hey, you just watched this. Really strong. I give them a re-encouragement. It's a value of normal 197. A lot of what you're going to get, a value stack here, really helps increase those conversions. So now these people here that bought this, they immediately, if they say yes, they get redirected to an OTO. This OTO now is a step higher than, of course, the tripwire. This is where the video I say, you've only got 1 step in the 6 steps. Get all 6 steps here. This is normally 3,000. It's only 197. So this is a really strong conversion as well at 197. And I give some really big bonuses when they buy this one. And the video, again, is congruent all the way across. It's not only the message is clear, the offer's congruent, and everything's really stays connected all the way through this funnel. So really high level conversions. So now we know we've got buyers here and buyers here. I'm already being able to measure who's going to get to that webinar and who and how many people and potential buyers we've got, because they're already making micro buying choices and decisions. Now, if they say no to this, we just drop them down to booking a call. They've paid for something, so they get to book a call, a 15-minute call with a strategist. And then if they say yes here, they still get to book the call, right? Either one, whatever buyers get, they get the exact same page. They're redirected to the same exact page where they're booking a call with one of my brand strategists. And this is where they're getting a closing call. So this is my high ticket offers I offer on the back end. Now this is before I even have the webinar. So this is still all front end that I'm doing during the 21-day plan. So in this call, it's, we find out what their needs are. We do really tight questions, and then we offer them either course only for $997, our 12-week program for $4,997, 6-month, which is a done for you, $15,000. Then, of course, we have custom clients and then events. So these are the 5 offers, high ticket offers that are part of my Ascension in the back end that comes off of a call. Now, not everyone takes, and upgrades. So the ones, if they don't upgrade, then they go immediately to being invited to a webinar. Not only directly invited, but also in our email backend. Our email backend copy is what really starts to help convert these as well. It keeps them in a nice cycle, because if they didn't take this, they go into an indoctrination series, and then they're offered this offer again, and then they're offered this one again, and then a call. So we have a really nice backend that follows this. But again, this is just our front-end funnel that allows us to not only create a break-even funnel here, because this pays for all of my marketing right here. These ones here allow me to not only break even on the front end, but it gives me intel as to who my buyers will be on the webinar. All right, so now let's go to this second stage. This is the webinar funnel. Opt-in, normal opt-ins. I give them the 3 secrets we're gonna teach. Then I have an OTO here as well. Now the OTO, again, it's another $47 offer. It's a very high perceived value. They get 2 90-minute calls that is going to be an add-on to what I'm teaching in the webinar. Then they get to the webinar registration. 2 days before the webinar, they get a value video. Now they're getting that exact same 21-day plan video that was already here. Some of them already taken it, some of them haven't. If they've already taken it, it's great. They're already educated as well, because they're not buying anything here. They're just getting prepared for the value video to get them ready for the webinar. Then we do the webinar live broadcast, or we do it recorded as an evergreen. And from those that go from the live webinar, they go to an application. So I give my complete offer stack, which is anywhere from a $5,000 offer to a $15,000 offer, but they go into a $497 application off of the webinar directly. That allows us to then now book the call. So the funnel directs them to booking a call, which then moves them over to the live call close, just like they had with the lead magnet funnel. Now, some of them they've already gone through and they're just still selecting. So it gives me a second opportunity to resell them. Now, if they don't buy from the webinar, then they just drop back into our indoctrination series. We have a Help Me Help You campaign where they're able to kind of stay in that conversation on the back end. And our email back end after our webinars, we typically pick up about an additional 10, if not 15% more buyers at the back end. And a lot of it has to do, of course, is with all of that invisible difference that they were getting from that 21-day plan. So let me give you some numbers here, and then I'll walk you through the funnels directly. So here's a lead magnet tripwire funnel. This is a month's worth of traffic, 62% super high rate of conversion into a 21% that order that 21-day plan at 47. And then 3 of those took the $200 OTO course. Now, it seems like lower numbers, but these are buyers, right? They've got now, 28 buyers or 27 buyers that, or actually there's 6 more here. So 32 buyers that actually ordered the $47 and the $200 product. So these are really strong conversions. And if you take a look, let me show you, I'll come back to this. Then here's the webinar funnel. So here's the numbers from the webinar funnel, right? So they come in, here's our opt-in, 57% opt-in, super duper strong. Then we move them through the webinar itself. And here's the applications. So the applications we got directly off of this webinar was 6 plus another 2. So 8 applications, $500 applications came off of this webinar. Now, this is the opt-in, but the show up was only about 48 or so that showed up to the actual webinar. So now when we see how many actually showed up to the amount they actually booked, that's over 20% that spent $500. So we got 8 applications. Out of those 8 applications, we did a closing call. 3 of them spent $5,000. 5 spent $15,000, as a total of $75,000 just off of this webinar. And remember, a lot of it has to do with that front end invisible difference, the ebook they got, whether they were Tripwire. Because if we look now at our total first 6 months of the year, total sales from Lead Magnet, the Tripwires, back-end emails, and then of course now our webinars leading from our 21-day plan, we've had 997, 22 of them, 28 at $5,000, 9 at 15, custom client work, and then our events, which is part of our Ascension model on the back end of any of these programs. So total sales of $627,000. So pretty powerful stuff if you look at when you have a really clean converting, high perceived value front end. We use our 21-day plan, lots of live video, retargeting them, getting them the book, then retargeting them again with a live video. So by the time they get to the actual webinar, they're already pretty much been sold. They've consumed so much of my content. They already know what I'm talking about. They're already ready to go, which then leads us, of course, to having 8 people directly from a webinar where only 40 some show up. So there you go. My name is Rhonda Swan, the Unstoppable Mama and the founder of the Sexy Brand Building Programs. I create sexy brands and turn them into profit-making machines. Thanks, everyone, for letting me have the opportunity. Cheers, and be unstoppable.